night here in Bangkok as officials are trying to shore up the defences against a huge volume of water that will be arriving over the next couple of days from the northern and central parts of Thailand. We've seen significant rainfall up there, we've seen significant flooding. That water is now on its way here. You can see some of it's here already. This is the eastern suburb of Bangkok, and what we're seeing here is sandbags and mud being piled up to try and prevent any further flooding. Now, this particular neighbourhood is expected to be hit very hard as the canal has overflown, and of course Bangkok is only 2 metres above sea level, and there are a number of canals, a number of rivers and estuaries that circle through the city, so there is a lot of water that is overflowing at this point. Now, we've spoken to a Thai government spokeswoman who says she believes the inner city of Bangkok will be protected. We've been seeing officials building up defences so that the commercial area does not get affected. But still, the water coming down from the north has to go somewhere, and so what appears to be happening is it will be diverted to the east of Bangkok. Now, there are no big businesses here, but there are a lot of residential areas. So really, in the eastern part of the city, people are having to fend for themselves. They're trying to find sandbags themselves to try and put up some kind of defence against their homes. Now, as I say, further north, the damage has been considerable. The death toll so far is 281, and 4 people are still missing. Now, there is an ancient town of Ayutthaya just north of Bangkok, and this is one of the worst hit areas. It's also close to an area where there's an industrial park. There's the Honda park. The Honda factory is completely submerged. Hundreds of cars have been completely submerged. So it's not just a personal matter, it's an economic disaster here in Thailand. The finance minister estimates that more than $2 billion of damage has been done already, and we don't think we've seen the worst of it. The problem over the next 2 days is that we will have a deluge of water coming from the north, and also we will have high tides coming from the south. Monita?
Paula, the region of Southeast Asia and Thailand, they have dealt with heavy rains and hurricanes and typhoons before, and have dealt with such an inundation of water. But in terms of this scale, is there a sense that that Thailand has never dealt with that before, or is it the experience that they've had before that they are able to, I guess, to ride this wave?
There are definitely areas that aren't usually hit by floods but have been hit by these particular floods. Just the sheer volume of torrential rain, of tropical storms, of tropical depressions that have come through this particular area of the world recently has meant that there's a lot more water than there usually is in this area. Now, it is the rainy season. There's still rain that's coming, and torrential rain at certain parts of the day, but it is worse than has been expected before. And as I say, in the northern parts, some parts, for example, the province of Nakhon Sawan, it's almost completely underwater. The military is having to drop aid out of helicopters to people because they simply cannot access those areas any other way. People are getting about by boats. There's no other way of getting about. So it is more serious than normal. Yes, people are used to floods here, but nothing like this.